Okay, we got to talk about this. So, as you guys know, I am the world's biggest fan of SK-T1 Faker, greatest League of Legends player in history. I have a tattoo of T1 as world champs. Been a fan since 2013. I wrote an article about how he was going to be a superstar after his first game. He is being inducted into the very first League of Legends Hall of Fame. It's awesome. We watched the trailer. It's very cool. To celebrate him being in the Hall of Fame, they are releasing a skin package where you can get a Faker-based skin for one of his iconic champions, Ahri. There's only one problem. It costs $500. It is a $500 skin package for Ahri. That is ridiculous that people aren't paying that. Are you kidding me? If you're literally a broke boy, just say so, dude. $500 to prove your loyalty to Faker? It's so cheap. It's a small price to pay. To celebrate Faker's induction to the Hall of Legends, a new in-game event is being launched in League of Legends that includes the usual event pass. They're doing a whole Faker battle pass. A Faker battle pass, a number of cosmetics themed around Faker, and a skin released in Faker's honor. So here's the plan. Here's the thing. You can buy the base level of the skin for $40, which is already such an insanely high price for a skin. But okay, if $40 was the high end, I'd be like, okay. $40 is the base level. If you want to be called broke. Remember we used to freak out about $2 horse armor? Then you get the mid tier of the skin for $300. That adds visual and audio effects to make the skin look even better. It is so funny that video games, like whole worlds, like Skyrim, you know what I'm saying? A full world of a game, all the visual and audio effects of the whole game cost $50. And now it is a $260 markup to get visual and audio effects on your $40 skin. We're about to get an Elden Ring DLC that costs the same price as the basic Faker skin. And if you want the upgraded, it's $260 more. And then for another $200 on top of that, you can get the top level of the skin with extra effects and animations, all 100 levels of the event pass unlocked, and some chromas for other champions, which is like just random stuff thrown in. That's crazy. What you have to understand, folks, is that I am, what rich people say, financially comfortable. And I'm the world's biggest Faker fan. And I still think I cannot bring myself to want to buy this. I can't bring, it's just so crazy. $500 for an Ahri skin. If it was a Fizz skin, maybe I would. Here's the skin trailer. Let's see what we got. You might get a seizure if you watch this, by the way. That is every waifu in a mobile game. It's gonna be so funny when someone saves up, puts their whole paycheck into buying this, picks Ahri, goes into lane, and goes 0-12. just day one release, shows up, flexing, and every other of the 9 players is roasting them for dropping $500. This isn't even a good flex. This is a target on your back. Everyone's gonna talk about this the second they see it. It's too expensive. It just doesn't say something good about your ability to manage money. They need to make it stronger. This needs to be pay to win. I usually hate pay to win, but if they're dropping $500 on a skin, it needs to have, it needs to start with an item. Anyway, the thing is, Riot is fully aware that they're gonna get this backlash. There's not a surprise to them, but they have done the math, and whales are just too powerful to ignore. The problem is, if you're in a business where you can make a skin and someone will pay $500 for it, they just can't resist themselves. It's too hard to ignore that free money, that call. Whether you're a new fan, a long-term diehard, or just want to join the celebration, we thought it was essential for there to be something for you and for everyone as we celebrate our first Hall of Legends inductee. Something for you and for everyone means our minimum is $40. For everyone, the price of a full game, you can buy a skin for a champion you might not even play. Faker will be getting a cut of the sales. The thing is, this would tempt me, but I already send Faker $500 daily. However, Faker getting 30% of this skin, he's gonna make some money, dude. Holy. It's funny because Ahri is not an iconic Faker champion to me. He has played Ahri. I know he likes Ahri. When asked about who he wants to put a skin on, it's Ahri, but like Ryze is the Faker champion. LeBlanc is a Faker champion. Azir is a Faker champion. Zed is a Faker champion. I think Rise is his iconic champion, if you really had to pick one. But yeah, it's convenient that Ari is also the champion where where skins sell the most. Also, if you guys don't know this, little funny fact. Don't spend 500 bucks, use the real Faker Ari skin instead. Faker has never used a skin in his professional career. Faker never uses any skins. It should be said that if you are an admirer of Faker, he's used it one time on accident. One time on accident. And it was because they set it on his PC. He chooses no skins. That's his whole thing. He is a no skin user, which means like, if you want to admire Faker, the real thing to do is not spend money on skins and be the GOAT with the default. For this price, I better be coached by Faker himself. If Faker doesn't come out of my screen and start twerking oiled up, then this price tag isn't justified. If we got a statue of Ari and an autograph by Faker and a backpack, it would be an amazing deal. Yeah, it is crazy, dude. For 500 bucks, you should get something. You should get a physical commemorative statue. There should be something. $500 used to mean something. Even Fallout 76 gave you that terrible canvas bag. Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll make the vow right now. I am betting $1,000 on the Mavs versus the Celtics with Ludwig. Friendly bet. If I win that bet, I'll buy the Faker skin. Because that's Ludwig's money. That's not my money. That's Ludwig's money. Damn, you get a final boss Faker title? Well, that's just value. You're practically making money. Try to talk myself into it. This is such a bad idea. This is ridiculous. I mean, it's a real sign of how whale heavy gaming has gotten. It's out of control. The way live service games make money is a free-to-play tier that gets a lot of players in, and then some way to flex so that other people can flex on the free-to-play players, which is already what we have in real life. We have that in real life, and now it is in every aspect of gaming. We don't need that. The whales pay for the Faker skins, the rest of us can play League for free. I mean, there's some truth to that, where if you are, I guess what sucks for the average player is that a while ago, it was kind of like a middle class of gaming where everyone paid the same 50 bucks and they all got the full experience. And now it's more like you don't have to pay 50, you can pay 0. But all of the cool shit is going to go to people for expensive. That's the thing. If the 0 to 50 problem matters to you, then it's actually a win because you can be like, yeah, I get everything for free. But if you didn't mind paying 50 to get all of it, but you hate paying 500 or getting nickel and dimed. Skins aren't cool shit though, who cares? But they are. I mean, as a Faker fan, I think the skin is cool. I especially, that's what I'm saying is I'm doing, you know, well off financially right now. Like Nvidia's 1100 about to sell, but I think this is so stupid. And if I was a Faker fan, like when I was in college and I lived and breathed Faker, right? I would watch all the Faker games. I would study his replays. I just couldn't afford this. And it would suck because I'm like the world's biggest Faker fan and I couldn't even justify it as like a stretch expense. So there is something to it where it's like, and then if I get the other one, I feel like, oh, I'm getting the basic one. And you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's Riot's ability to charge what they want. If people are going to pay it, I can't even, it's hard for me to even blame them. You know, it's hard for me to get mad at Riot. I'm mad at whales, dude. I'm mad at people that are like, yeah, I think it's totally normal to spend 500 bucks on skin. Like if people just didn't do it, they wouldn't sell it at this price. It is frustrating. It is like, I can see when people are upset with it. I'd rather get a custom Faker statue made for 500 bucks. I would rather personally hand Faker 5 crisp $100 bills after I break into his house and I say, you're the GOAT. Take these from me, from your biggest fan. I know how good, why don't you play Fizz though? The FOMO gonna hit different? It's actually, thank God it's not because it's an Ari skin. The thought of playing Ari is so boring to me. I would buy the skin and instantly queue up and click Fizz. I can't even, it would be so, if it was Fizz, I would have a real soul search. This would be a real tough thing, but I have no, I'm actually not tempted at all. The only thing that's exciting to me is getting the Faker title that I can put under my name. Oh wait, actual in-game skin footage. It's actually so distracting. It's all 4 championships. That is cool. Afterpay my GOAT. Everyone opening up Klarna to add a $500. I saw a bad chart about the rise of Gen Z, Klarna, and Afterpay, dude. It is, even since we've been talking about it, it's so up. It is so up this year. This is the $300 version. So the top one is the best one. So all you really get is the signature. You get the Faker signature? And then you get these bonus, like, all his real champs. You get the Zed and the Rise and the Syndra. And okay. This shit is not worth it. Also, Faker needs to sign a little better. I gotta be honest with you, too. This is you know, put some effort in, bro. This is gonna be your signature immortalized in the game. You get the other skins with it. It's like an animation. They're all the same base skin. This stuff has bonus animations, like the Faker signature around a tower when you kill it, and then Faker going shh. So you can like taunt and then hit him with a shh. That is badass. Don't get me wrong. That is badass. I assume people are gonna spam that when they get called out for being insane, degenerate whales. When everyone's like, you wasted 500 bucks on a skin, and then they'll spam shit at you. Can you turn these animations off and use the skin, or are you stuck with it? You're gonna spend 500 bucks to turn the animations off? You Saudi prince? What are you just play the default skin, you freak. That's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy. I don't agree, Riot, but if the Mavs do it, I'll be joining them. Faker is the greedy one. Riot is a poor, taken advantage of company. You think this is Faker's idea. You have the opinion that Riot was like, please, Faker, let's charge him $5 for this. And Faker said, no, make it 500. I'm the legend. No broke people should be able to flex my skin. If that were unironically true, I'd buy it. If they can get me clean footage of that, I would buy it. I'll buy it day one. But I have a feeling Riot was behind this. They're the impetus. 500 bucks, bro.